This is the free personality test. But it's the 16 personalities one, so this one actually goes into a lot of detail about your personality. Takes less than 12 minutes. I bet you it doesn't.
My ass. My ass takes less than 12 minutes.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Be yourself, answer honest if you don't like the answer. Even if you don't like the answer. Complete it all. Try not to leave any neutral answers. I think I've done this before as well.
Do you want us to do it with you? You want us to do it or not? The quiz.
Well, I'll do it first.
Well, buggy then.
And then, if you want to do it afterwards, then you can.
Fair enough. Do you do this one every week, like?
Yeah.
It'd be the same question, same answers.
Well, not the same quiz every week. We do a quiz every week.
Depending on how you feel at the time, like, does it?
No.
Alright.
No, we do different quizzes.
Yeah.
So the last one was, what sex position are you?
What sex position are you?
Do you not watch any of my videos?
What sex?
You make yourself look like a very non-supportive father right minute.
I didn't know it was going to be a smutty thing.
Not this one. Some of them might
better
be.
than that bugger.
Some of them might be. This one isn't, but some of them might be.
Right, fair enough. Go on.
Right, so Volk's. I assume Volk's going to post it in the chat, or someone Mod is going to post it in the chat. Save me a lot of work. Yeah, my mods find them for me.
Fair enough.
So like Volk, Jane, whoever finds me quizzes.
Very good. Yeah. Spot on.
Right.
Top of this morning. Cool. Now we entertain us.
So
go on.
Shut the fuck up.
Never mind. Shut the fuck up. I'll pull your hair off. You shit. I used to wipe your ass.
You still do.
True.
Right. Yes. So feel free to do the quiz along in the links in the chat. Feel free to carry along. Once you get your answer, don't touch the wig.
Hey?
Did you touch the wig?
I've never touched an out. Oh, I said I'm going to pull your wig off.
Oh, yeah, Ipsy is very defensive of the wig. If you get your answer, leave it until the end, and then we'll all go over our answers. Again, PapaScoops might take the test. I don't know, though. Let's see what he thinks.
Yeah.
Right, then. So this one is a case of you sort of put in how much you agree or disagree with a statement. Try to avoid being neutral, because that's boring.
Boring.
And boring people are shit. Right, so you enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. Are you serious?
Yeah. I am the police. I'm just seeing if these is like usable or not.
Mate, we're way past that.
Oh, yeah, good. Go then.
Right, I disagree. I absolutely hate any social events with lots of people, and you're the same.
Yeah. Yeah, but my reasons are different to your reasons.
Are they?
Yeah.
What's your reason?
My reason is because I'm deaf and I can't hear now.
Oh, my reason
is when people are talking to us, I'm like, oh, what? I don't even know where they're coming from.
My reason is
I think people are in front of us and they're behind us talking and I'm just ignoring them.
My reason is just because I hate people.
Yeah, true.
Well, I hate meeting new people. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
So, like, wouldn't it be cool if you could fit a toilet into a car, and then as you're shitting into the car, that is fueling your car?
That sounds like you and your mates.
It's unrealistic, but it's intriguing.
They all live in the real world. How long does it take to bloody fry an egg? That's my ideas.
That's not unrealistic. So you would disagree.
Unrealistic if you've got any eggs in.
What the fuck, man?
Or if you haven't got a frying pan, you're fucked, aren't you?
That's true.
See, that's unrealistic.
You could realistically go and buy them, though.
True. Well, that would mean going out the house. And if you've got agoraphobia, you cannot. And you're locked down anyway. You can't go out the house, you're locked down.
You can still go to the shops.
No.
Okay.
A frying pan is not essential.
So, sorry guys, this quiz is going to take 10 times longer than it normally already does, apparently.
How come you've got undies on your
It's the
on your phone?
just burped
it's fucking black undies on your phone.
Totally just burped right into the microphone.
He's had love for his tea now, haven't you, son? It's alright, he kissed me.
Oh, nice.
Very tongue in my mouth and everything. It's horrible.
Used to that, aren't you? Spend time exploring. I'd say slightly disagree.
No, you can fuck off.
I'm not talking about you. I'd say slightly disagree.
Go on then. I'll let you. I was wedding.
Mr. Midnight's crying, apparently.
Hey?
Mr. Midnight's crying. I'm going to say slightly disagree, I think. Exploring realistic ideas. Not really. But if one ever pops up, then yeah, then I will spend time thinking about it. Because it's intriguing. But not. I tend not to do it myself.
What goes through your mind?
Eh?
What goes through your mind?
Oh, mate.
Unrealistic.
You need to go back through some of these quizzes. They're great. It's great content.
Yeah. So you've got to have an imagination.
I guess that's kind of part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's your brain being up for
Anything.
expanding on the idea.
Yeah.
Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. Absolutely disagree.
Pardon? You don't plan your route.
Yes, I do.
Do you bollocks?
Yes, I do.
You hope for the fucking best. I'll plan my route. I'll go on Google Maps. I'll bloody check on everything. I actually measure the map from where from here to where I'm going. You sit in the car and fucking put the sat nav on, and that's it. That is your idea of planning a route.
Travel plans can be more than just
bollocks.
Fine, I'll go down a grade then.
Yeah.
Sure, that's fine.
Give you that one.
Okay. You sure? I do like to know where I'm going though.
You do like to know where you're going.
Yeah, and I like to know how I'm getting there, what time I'm getting there.
So you don't like when we used to go out in the car and just go.
It's fine if you know that you're doing that.
There's a road. Let's go down it and see what's at the end.
I tend not to do that myself.
You know.
But I'm fine if someone's like, "Can we just go on for a drive?" Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Worcester," no, it's gotta be planned. Gotta be planned. Got another time. Got no time. I'm setting up. Time I'm getting there for.
Do you not get nervous as you get sent out the door? Thinking, "Fuck." Between here, me and there's like 200, 300 miles.
I'm going to Worcester. Yeah, I fucking hate it. I just want to be there. Me and Jane always have this thing. Me and Jane always have this thing where it's like, "Oh, are you excited for going?" I'm like, "No, I want to be there."
I used to like driving to places, especially if I'd been before.
I've never enjoyed driving.
I didn't like driving first time. You know what I mean? Because you kept thinking, "Fuck, I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna have to deal with bloody people on shitty bikes," as if it's Cambridge.
Oh yeah, true.
But there you go.
But yeah, I guess I think with Worcester it's just the length, and I don't stop. I don't like stopping.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's what she said.
That's weird. Just run them over.
Good, blood boy. That's the way to do it. Lad. I tried to, but I would get done. The move, sods.
You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place.
You often think about what you should have said in a conversation after it has taken place.
So I think back at conversations being like, I could have said that really. I shouldn't have told them to fuck off. I should have said this.
Yeah, it all depends if I'm angry with people.
Yeah.
I think I should have told them to fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should have told them to fuck off. I should have belted them anyway. You know what I mean? Should have fucking get them on the floor and give them a boot and them knackers and stuff.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What if they don't have knackers?
What, he's got knackers? There's female knackers and there's male knackers. Have I not teached you this before? The birds and the bees.
So you just said teached?
Teached?
No. I don't take lessons from you very often.
No. Mine was sitting in front of a Bloomberg. There you go, son. There's the birds and the bees. Get on with it. Best days of my life.
Feminine pain confirmed.
Didn't have them on the camera. I'll get them for you.
Oh!
Oh!
That's fine.
You did it.
It shouldn't matter too much.
I hope I don't break anything.
I mean, a bit late for that.
I need these to watch me films on a night.
Oh, you won't break them. Right. So yeah, so for me, like a lot of things, even conversations from years ago, I still look back and say, "Oh, I could have done them differently."
For me, I would be like, I wouldn't strongly disagree, but I disagree.
Really?
I tend to be able to get out what I need to get out. Yeah.
No, for me, it's like if there's a conversation where I'm in that situation, that's pretty much. Yeah. Your friend is sad about something. Are you just breathing at the microphone, Tony? Cheers. Your friend is sad about something. Your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not try to solve the problem.
I tend to. I tend to empathize with them, and I tend to I get sad for them.
So you sort of support them emotionally by like being on their level, kind of thing.
Yeah, I like cry with them.
Oh, see, mine is like solving the problem. I feel like
you do. Well, look, you should have pointy lugs.
Well, I feel like that's how I would support them emotionally, is to give logic to how they're feeling and stuff, and how that affects them and stuff.
Yeah.
Person says shit. Try to solve them. I'll go slightly disagree because there are sometimes where it's like say Jane's been really upset.
Yeah.
It's not a time to sort of talk through it. It's just actually it's probably like that.
You don't get them down and go fucking.
No, but most of the time that's warranted. No. But yeah. That's that. Oh, did you just say yourself?
That sounds dodgy. It's nightly films. I don't know what you mean.
I'll put it like that.
I watch Peppa Pig on a night. What do you watch?
Oh, Tony, man. People can really upset you. Yeah, it takes a lot to upset me.
It's like water for duck's ass for me.
Like, neither of us don't really hold grudges, do we?
Go on, Jane.
Jane just shouting porn in the chat. Nice one. I suppose I'll go slightly less agree. They can upset me in some ways, but not like. I
strongly agree. I don't give a shit. People can think what the hell they like of me.
Yeah.
I don't give a monkey's ass. They're not hard enough to come after us. So tough. Never mind. If you've got something to say it to me face.
Otherwise, yeah, that's fine.
Get the hell out the road. You know.
Yeah. That's saying it to your face is fine.
Yeah. And I don't.
To be fair, rarely upset
I don't bruise. I bruise easily, but I don't. My ego doesn't bruise easily.
Now that.
Yeah.
Right. Next. Page 2. We're getting there.
Page 2.
We're 10% of the way through.
Page 2.
Holy shit. How long have we been doing this for?
I don't know.
We're only 10% of the way through.
Get in. Come on.
You often rely on other people to be the ones to start the conversation and keep it going. Yeah.
Well, like I say, I can't hear now, so people.
It can be.
Oh, I'm talking to you, deaf beggar.
Yeah.
And then people call us ignorant.
Because you are.
I don't know why.
What?
What do you mean? These people throwing the voices, the bastard.
Yeah, throw it to the other ear.
What? You're on the deaf side, you'll have to talk round to this side. Oh.
Yeah, watch your heart.
I forgot how to do.
But yeah,
goes that way.
Tully, stop burping into the microphone, for fuck's sake.
It's better than fart. Mind you. I didn't like his breath.
But yeah, in terms of like Facebook and stuff as well, it tends very rarely I'll start a conversation with someone. It tends to be then message me first.
Right, fair enough. Well, if I text you, just ignore it, you sod.
Well, yeah, exactly. Sometimes it doesn't even get a response. Yeah. So,
what do you want for tea? Silence.
Because you ask me when I'm in the middle of a stream.
Yeah. That's the only time I can't come in the door because I get chowed about. It's your fault anyway.
Okay.
Right,
but yeah,
continue.
Pretty much always, like, it's very, 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 very rare that I start a conversation. If someone talks to me, then absolutely I'll keep it going. But
it depends the what's about the conversation.
Well, I'm kind of like that as well.
You know what I mean? If it's
something
something I'm interested in,
I'll
start it off. But if it's something I could give two shits about, I'm just like, fuck you, I don't even want to talk to you.
Okay, I can get that. If you have temporarily put your plans on hold you make sure it's your top priority to get them back on track as soon as possible.
Yeah, if I have to put my plans on hold, fuck it, they're going out the window.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's why we don't get on when it comes to that, then.
Then. Out. I spit my tummy out. I throw me fucking...
Things like that, it's like...
football out the pram or whatever it is, and I say, fuck the lot of yous, I'm doing now.
See, with that for me, it's like, you're getting your car on Friday. Oh, no, wait, no, you're not. And I'm like, well, hang on, we were getting the car on Friday. Why is that now not happening?
So yeah, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have to drag my ass out of the house to get the car, so tough. I just let them get on it.
No, it's pretty much a full and agree for me. If the plans are put on hold, I mean, obviously, it depends, but for the most part, it absolutely has to go back on. Yeah. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone or you've met.
Don't give two shits. I just don't care.
For some reason, I still find it
if
really
you like
problem.
is fair enough. If you didn't, keep to yourself.
The thing I kind of find is that, like, you kind of, I don't know, the way I end up talking to people, like the social comedian side is, you kind of learn how judgmental some people can be, and then in my head I'm like, oh, hang on, what do they think of me?
If I think you're talking about is you didn't bother.
Oh well, yeah.
You're going down.
But again, it's you really worry. I worry a lot because
don't just slap it on me.
If there was a problem, I'd rather just be told about it.
I've just wiped it on your leg as well.
No, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm used to having soggy legs.
Hey, I don't want to hear that.
The disagree is like, well, I'm not gonna. The reason not strong disagree is like there are some times where it's like, well, hang on, I'm not gonna change for you. If you're not interested in something, fine. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up one actually.
Old games. Wait, he's not a real police officer. His hat comes off. My helmet does come off now and again. Then you see me hair.
And that's why you realize why they have the hat on.
Me multicoloured grey hair.
Why do you think I wear a wig? It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored.
It would be bliss. It would be total bliss.
That's where I get it from.
I could watch the telly. I could do what I wanted. I could go on my games. I could see a sod the world. I could scratch my balls in peace.
I literally grew up.
I could walk around the house with nout on.
What, just for you on at 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's bored now.
Go on,
everybody say bye to Tully.
Bye, Tully.
Up there. There we go. Oh, I can actually get into the camera now.
Yeah. I would not be bored one iota. That's why God invented Netflix.
But, oh yeah.
Hello, son.
Put down. There we go, faggot.
This isn't social distancing, is it?
Are we in the same household?
True.
No,
but you infected.
Yeah, I literally grew up, like, keeping myself sort of occupied. Like,
We used to, like, play computer games, didn't we? All the time. Like, leave the women to just, like, bitch about everything and go and play computer games. Used to be class.
You are more of a detail-orientated than a big picture person.
I would agree with that. For you, I would.
For me, yeah, I would strongly agree. Well,
you live in the now, not the maybe.
Yeah, I'd say slightly not, because sometimes I can kind of step back. Also, you've offended Jane by saying other women.
Have I? Yeah. Sorry, Jane.
Oh,
truth hurts. Sorry.
Oh,
that's a good judge in that. I'd get a slap around the lug.
You're gonna get me fucking banned.
Am I? Good.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm slobbering here.
Oh, nice. Thinking about women.
No.
I mean, they probably didn't want you around either. Get done, you shithead.
Go on. Up the women.
Literally or figuratively?
Oh, did it? I'm crying. Sod.
Oh.
No. I.
Give us the fucking shovel, for fuck's sake. I'm not even gonna make it a Saturday at this rate.
Hey, I respect all women. I've got to across the boss in the other room says I've got to.
Right, so yeah, so slightly less agree, but simply because I can probably step back and look at the big picture if needed.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, absolutely more care about the detail of what's happened right now than... You are very affectionate with people you care about.
Bollocks. You're caring, but you don't.
Yeah,
you're not affectionate.
Affectionate, because they've used the word affectionate, it's a very different thing, isn't it?
You call your mum names when she wants a cuddle.
Yeah, I know. How much of a disagree, though?
I would say middle.
I was thinking middle. Yeah, Jane said that.
Go on, Jane, I'll tell him for I'll slap his lug. There you go. Get out.
Oh, it's got a shiver off that.
Hey?
It's got a shiver off that.
Is it? It's because you've got your bloody shoulder out. You animal.
It's for the audience.
Okay.
When are you getting your shoulders out?
Maybe it's next week.
Oh, God.
I'll sit there topless. I'll show me tattoos up. Yeah, right.
Oh. Right. We are 20% of the way through.
Hey?
We are 20% of the way through. You have a careful and methodical approach to life.
Boring, yeah, yo. Boring fart.
Oh, man.
That's definitely you.
Wow. You made me so blunt about it. No, it is right, though. Like, I take very few risks.
You like to plan your day methodically.
Yeah. Or like if
That's
it is
a big word for Saturday night.
If it is a risk, it's a calculated risk as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, like very careful, very methodical.
Yeah.
You know, I'm feeling represented with all this pit yakka slang. Yeah, it's very strong with him. I don't use it as much.
I always have.
Yeah, you always have.
And I've never, this is the closest to Newcastle I've ever lived.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up in Hazelton, so it was a pit village, like.
You're still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Yeah, I can't let them go. What do you like?
I don't know.
Depends
on middle of a grey.
Middle of a grey. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mistakes. I mean, Christ, if I'd known what I knew, I wouldn't have
killed that man.
I don't know if there's any I don't know if there's any way I could have like stopped myself getting like as bad with
arthritis as that's the thing. I always say everything happens for a reason, so it's not necessarily a regret, but I'm still bothered by them. Like there'll be times I'll be having like a normal day, and then just one of the horrible things, one of the mistakes I've done just pops into my head, and it kind of ruins me for a bit.
I mean, I always saw myself as like I would be like running a business. You know what I mean? Like a really high, like business executive when I was younger, or part of these fellas.
Oh yeah, fair.
But it didn't happen.
Oh.
When I was 16, I wasn't.
I don't know why you said Newcastle Ipsies, because literally we've always lived in Mining Village.
We have, yeah.
We were brought up in Easton, so I don't know why you said Newcastle. You did mean. I don't know what you meant.
I don't know what I meant. Just normally Geordie's like, you know what I mean?
No, but you can definitely hear the pit
slang.
You can definitely hear the pit yakka in the other.
Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah.
Anywho, right. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Gosh.
I don't want to be there.
I'd rather be freezing cold outside than be in a noisy...
And I just air me views. I mean, there's times I'll stand up in the middle and I'll say, fucking boring this, that one, let's go. You know what I mean? I have done before. There's normally, I mean, if I get to that stage and I'm ignored, you're looking at property damage. Well, I can be a nasty sod when I want to be.
Well, fucking now you can't, you shit. Yeah, for me, I mean, maybe that. I might be inside having a drink with people.
You're at least sociable-ish.
I'll at least pretend.
I don't know.
You don't.
I'll just sit in the corner. And
I'll
just
pretend
fucking
until I'm
grunt
like,
at people.
no, fuck this shit.
Well, it depends. I mean, there's times if I get on well with everybody there, I'll participate and I'll become the entertainment because I'll just bounce off somebody.
Well,
You know what I mean?
the way I say it is,
I'll call you names.
yeah,
You
like what I've always said with such a situation, I don't know at least 50% of the people there, I'd rather not go. Because I just hate meeting. I hate trying to think about integrating with that many different people.
Well, I hate going to like parties where there's people there. I don't know. What's the don't get us?
I do like attention, but I'd like parties and similar like.
They definitely get us. So
I won't.
Sure it is.
I won't go to an event and then become the center of attention.
We've got a certain amount of like.
We're fucking miserable.
No. Our humour is a certain humour, and a lot of people don't get our humour.
Well, that's true.
You know
That's
what I
why I
mean?
toned mine down.
Aye.
Which is probably where like we
Life's too
differ.
bloody short, man.
Well, yeah.
Didn't like it?
God, next Saturday's gonna be fun.
Bollocks to them.
Got to put a massive fucking disclaimer on, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, Scott, you're funny, but your dad is a walking piece of shit. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Well, that's charming. Yeah, I'll go for that.
Yeah? Yeah, cool.
Hashtag piece of shit.
Hashtag piece of shit.
Bag of shite.
Oh, man. He's old, he's allowed. It's fine.
Oh, I get away with it because they say I'm sane now. I've got grey hair. I'm fine.
No, just us. God,
Hashtag piece of shit. Go on, jail, lad. Yep.
Sure, yeah, obviously she'd refuse, but...
So it would just be, where am I looking? What am I doing? Where am I doing?
Yeah, no. And also, it's hard to try to fit me and him on a camera. Like, Mum would...
True.
There's no space
So it would
behind
just be
us.
like a face hovering here. It would be like a ghost.
So yeah. So... I could kind of stay amongst it sometimes, but for the most part, yeah, I just want to be...
You'd stick it longer than I would.
Yeah.
First chance I'll get him out the door.
That's true. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. It's only a slight disagree.
I would say that for you, yeah. You often find it difficult
I
to
can
relate to people who let their
understand them.
emotions guide them.
I can understand it, but I wouldn't say that happens to me very often.
Well, it
Because
depends
of how...
what their emotions are. I mean, I can sympathise with people that have got mental health problems and stuff like that. But if it's people that like emotional because they've seen a dress and they can't afford it, shit like that.
Oh, right, okay.
Bollocks to you. Get on with
I
it.
kind of get what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fine. So for me, it's like, yeah, like relates, because that's what used. It's a bit different. Like understand, yeah, I can always like understand why people do it, but it's not something I can relate to. Like,
it's like when women say, I can't put that on because it's the same as the woman that got it as well.
Actually, it's probably more like this, actually.
Yeah.
Because the more I think, the more I don't really sort of like... There's not many decisions that I make that are based on my emotions.
No. I'm not an emotional person, really.
Why are you bored, Ryu? You're watching us? You shouldn't be bored. Alright?
Aye.
When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalogue.
Fucking hours. Hours and hours. Right. And then I'll go back to the first one I've spotted.
I tend to want to know what I'm going to watch, is my problem.
I've got to know what I'm in the mood for, and it's normally horror. But then I'll look at them and I'll be, oh, I haven't seen that one. It looks good, and then I'll still go back to the one I've seen fucking 20 million times because I know it's entertaining. You know what I mean?
I'm really weird when it comes to...
I can't really like... It takes us a while to actually come around to watching a new film. You know what I mean? I'll always go with the tried and tested ones.
That kind of makes sense to why I'm like that then.
Yeah. But I'll still Went through millions. You know what I mean?
Playing Warframe, but I got boring. I died over and over and over, which isn't fun. That is true.
True. Yeah.
I think for me it's like moderately disagree, just because even if I am going to watch one, which is rare, if I'm going out of my way to look for a movie to watch,
I always look for a movie on a night when I go to bed on my tablet. I'll look through Netflix, through Prime, and then I'll still go back to YouTube because I'll be like, fuck it, can't be arsed. By then I'm like getting tired, so it's like, yeah, I'll just put YouTube on, watch like 10-minute short videos of like urban explorers and that, which is what I'm well interested in. I only watch them because I can't actually do it myself, so I live through their eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure.
Yes, you can.
I'm very good under pressure.
We are.
I think I'm actually better. I think it's where I actually perform best under pressure.
Yeah. We are like problem solvers, and yeah.
It's almost like being backed in the corner, so you've got no choice. You might as well just do it. It's almost that kind of mentality.
That's why we did so well in the jobs we did. I mean, I was doing the last job I had, like the last real job I was doing the work with like 5 people.
Yeah, some of you saying this.
It took 5 people on to cover my job when I was in the car accident.
Oh. This is nice. You're learning stuff about each other. Very wholesome content.
Yeah, we bond in Antwerp.
We do know quite a lot about each other, but sometimes it is quite interesting. Like
French maid with a pink hair.
That's what these quizzes do so well is like when I'm going through them, I always go over like my little nuances that apply to that answer. And I think like obviously me talking to you about it, we kind of both do the same.
Yeah.
30%.
And we'll be finished by 12 o'clock the night.
Yeah, not usually. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into a conversation. Yeah, absolutely not.
I would say I slightly agree. If it's a conversation that I know about, I will jump in, regardless if I know them or not.
Yeah, I guess if it was Resident Evil...
If it's a group of people, I'm normally somewhere connected to them in some way, shape or form. Either a friend of either a family friend of their family sort of thing, or whatever. If I think I've got something to say to like enhance the conversation, I will jump in.
For me, it's just where like the first thing that comes out of my mouth, people are just like, yeah. I'd say slightly less disagree, just because
I tend to test the waters. That's what I'm saying. Like I would be like the first degree. You know what I mean? If I get to know roughly if people will talk to me. If they didn't, then they can fuck off, and I'll just walk away from them. You know.
But yeah, I think I'm like that. If it's a group of people I don't know, I'd probably just rather not be there. And it's like sort of phase out the conversation.
Yeah.
When you sleep, your dreams are bizarre and fantastical.
My dreams, right? I can be watching the telly, and I'll dream about what I'm watching.
Have I ever told you about...
I'll incorporate it into the dream.
I'm not sure I've ever told you the story. Did I ever tell you that about the time I was dreaming about the road I was currently driving on?
And you were driving on it? Oh!
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
Shit. Did I tell you about the time I was on the taxis, and I was driving to Sunderland, and I felt I was asleep at the wheel, gone, flat out, literally, and I stopped at a traffic light that had just gone to red, and a car like passed in front of us, and the car woke us up, but I'd stopped.
No way. That's all right then.
You know what I mean? And it was like Sunderland city centre, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, mine was basically the same. So mine was, you know, when we come back late from the magic events.
Yeah.
So come back late from there, dropping people off, coming back out of Hartlepool up towards the A19. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm on the road. And then I woke up and I was like, oh shit, no, I'm actually driving on this road, shit. And then like,
I used to do that all the time when I was coming back from like Newark and all that. But totally safe, totally safe.
But no, like bizarre and fantastical. Yeah, my dreams are like crazy.
I've had some dreams that would make bloody brilliant films.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Although a lot of mine are fighting tournaments, funnily enough.
Yeah.
That I'm winning.
What actual like fighting as in karate and stuff.
It varies. It goes from like martial arts ones to like Mortal Kombat. It varies quite a lot.
A lot of mine are horror orientated, I must admit.
Bloodbath from Gateshead to home, 40 minutes, completely asleep, only woke up leaving the A19.
Go on, Bloodbath, get in. Yeah.
The best drivers fall asleep at the wheel, that's all that means.
I concentrate better if I'm tired. You know
I wouldn't say that.
I drive better when I'm tired.
I wouldn't say that.
What about me?
About me, sorry. I mean, I don't know about you.
I drive better when I'm tired because I concentrate more.
No. That's just like... It's like when I jolted awake there, I was like, no, shit, I'm awake for this right now. Just because I was like terrified of that.
Best thing to do is put the window down. I've taught you how to play the headlight game, haven't I?
Yes, yeah. That's what I do.
Constantly watching for the car coming in.
Mr. Midnight dreams of horny jail.
Go on, lad.
No, that means you're a bad driver, Volk. That's clearly what it means.
Safest driver, Volk games. Yeah. Safest driver. You've never lived till you fell asleep at the wheel.
I mean, you might not live anymore if you fall asleep at the wheel.
True. Well, I've never had a crash.
In your opinion, is it sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life? No. I feel like
I would have to agree.
Actively use other people to get ahead in life. My thinking is no.
Bastards, yeah.
I would get ahead with my own effort. I would manipulate others to get me ahead, even though I could.
If I had to throw somebody under the bus to get, I honestly don't know. I don't know that.
Oh, I should start taking you through some of the past ones.
That is a hard one.
I mean, the funny thing is, technically, no, it's not. But I know what you mean.
It is.
I
might saying that. No, I would disagree. I'm too nice a person. I would kick off. I've been known to kick off if I haven't gotten what I wanted where work is.
Well, that's fine. That's stepping on other people. That's just
that's
you shouting against injustice.
I used to get in and call me me boss, fucking twat, just to go up in the office.
Again, that's not stepping on people. That's like you.
If I was bored and I had no today, I used to just say, "Oh, this lad, you're a shithead." You know what I mean? He used to be like, right, I'm going to tell the boss. He used to march upstairs, goes up, and the boss used to go and say, what do you say it for? Because he is. He's a fucking dickhead. Could spend a bit of time. Yeah. Stops it getting boring.
I'm pretty sure I'm fully disagree. I don't think anything I've been in, I've done it by pushing someone else down.
By stepping on people. No. I don't think I have, no. I
if anything, I tend to get ahead by helping other people, and then other people see that I'm helping people, and they're like, "Oh, you're kind of good." I'm like, yeah, sometimes.
I do. There was one time I did somebody else's job, and I went back to the boss and says, "These fucking jobs piss easy. Give them something else to do," and that was. I got wrong for that. I told him to fuck off because he was a twat.
So Bloodborne makes a point. Reason being, if someone's trying to stop me, I would. But most other situations, I think I wouldn't.
Yeah, true.
So someone's like, no, I'm getting this job.
That's the only time I've actually no, sorry. That's I've done it a couple of times.
You've lived.
Sorry, people. Sorry, I have done it a couple of times.
Well,
but the people that I've done it with have been fucking dickheads.
So that makes it okay.
It does. It does. Because they would do it to me, doing to others before they'd do it to you.
Next question. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. Like this?
I wouldn't disagree for you. I would say agree slightly.
Yeah, maybe.
I would get sidetracked all the fucking time. I get sidetracked out the toilet. Somebody would be like, can you go use this? And I'll be like, fair enough, I'll go and do that first before I get the toilet.
She makes a good point. I get sidetracked on quizzes all the time.
Yeah.
You'd also say slightly agree?
Yeah.
I guess there are some times where I guess I'm thinking of goals in terms of like work objectives. It's maybe not the best thing to do. Whereas like I want this particular thing, I'm going to go out my way to get this particular thing. Kind of. That's probably the best example.
So yeah, I would disagree for me because I get sidetracked out of the fucking time.
Perfect.
But yeah, well, yeah. I would
I
say
thought it was going to be a harder one,
right
but
there.
yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. You also have goals in mind. You get sidetracked a little, but always there. Oh, fair. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, and your knowledge. Ooh.
It's a hard one for you. I know what I would say for me. Yeah, fuck it.
Look, I'm very good at learning from my mistakes. If anything, I'd say making a mistake means I would gain abilities and knowledge.
Yeah.
Because I learn from it.
For me, I'd just say, fuck it, just get on with it.
So it's maybe like this.
It's rare I doubt myself. Very rare.
I agree. Alright, okay, wow.
Yeah.
I call myself a fast learner. That's probably one of the reasons why.
Yeah,
like, if I do something wrong, I'll
but
just
you take after me for that because I'm a fast learner. You know what I mean?
So really, if I do something wrong, it's more I'll learn from it and just carry on. Having that knowledge, knowing that there's a very rare chance I'll do that again. If it were to keep happening, that's why I haven't fully disagree. If it were to keep happening, then it's like, I'm really quite out for this, etc. At a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people, mostly talk to the ones you already know. Now, introductions are different. Introductions are different. I do like to try. Oh no, I'm fucking trying to like myself. Maybe I wouldn't. I like to be introduced by other people.
I'm going off where your magic's concerned. When you're with your magic, all it takes is for one person to set you off, and you'll go around everybody.
Oh, card tricks.
Magic tricks.
But again, that's like. So that's like, oh, you like magic.
Everybody likes magic.
Because I force you to do magic. Here's a magic trick. And then someone else sees and goes, oh, mid. And I was like, oh, do you want to see another trick? And then if that kind of. If someone doesn't then say, oh, that looks really good. And I'm like, oh, fuck. You like to be introduced, you don't introduce yourself. Yeah. So that's what I was saying, like.
Yeah. Same for the May that I would agree for me because I didn't like it. I don't like socializing at all.
It was probably Volk. Volk tends to just go around everybody because he tends to know everyone that's there.
Because he's a nice gentleman.
No, I'm fine introducing other people. So yes, this is Kyle. He's gay. And poor.
He's a naughty with him. Poor lad.
Volk is a tit. That is true. So I'm probably going to go this, because it is, like, yeah, it is rare. I like to.
It's rare for me as well.
Right. Next. 5%, not even halfway yet. Oh my. You usually lose interest in discussion when it gets philosophical.
What? Usually lose interest in this when it gets philosophical. What?
Philosophical.
Philosophical. Yeah.
And that's talking about the reason for the world and.
I just cut off. I don't care. White is white and black is black. You know what I mean? It's like I stopped trying to work out what was what years ago. You know what I mean? Just like talk to us about basic stuff, and I'll talk to you all night.
Mine is slightly disagree because for the most part, no, I wouldn't lose interest. But philosophy can get kind of opinionated.
I've learned to do that. Yeah.
That's what you say to me all the time.
Yeah. Hey?
That's what you say to me all the time.
True.
But yeah, philosophy can get very opinionated sometimes. And that's when I kind of like, it's just people arguing about their opinions now. I was debating opening the second energy drink about an hour ago. Glad I went for it.
Yeah.
You would never let yourself cry in front of others.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I hate
definitely
it.
no. I do. I refuse to show weakness to anybody.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would... If philosophy gets opinionated, then in philosophy. But exactly, though, like...
I'd rather go and demolish a fucking wall.
Yeah, fair.
Which I have done before. Yeah.
I was trying to... Fair. But no, about the philosophy gets opinionated in philosophy. I know, but that just tends to be how they kind of go hand in hand in the sense of... I don't know. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. We're past it now, though, but I know we're not. But that's, I mean, to be fair, that's why it's so far down there. But yeah, I'm fine keeping it there regardless. That was just my initial thought on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't cry in front of others.
No, I never cry. I hardly cry. I only cry when there's animals involved. If we lose a pet.
Yeah,
it's even only still, I try times I've ever cried.
Even still, I hate doing it.
Even when your grandma passed away, I cried a little bit, but not as much as I thought I would have. But when our Lucy passed away and our Tyra, it was Niagara Falls.
You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere.
No.
More than quiet and intimate ones.
When you're deaf in one ear, you try and stay away from the busy and bustling places.
We can't go back. It was 50 minutes ago. No, it's fine. Again, I was fine with my answer anyway. I was fine with my answer.
Yeah.
You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. This goes back to me living much very in the now.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by what could come, but more like in the near future.
I always think, where am I going to be like 10 years from now? Hopefully not in a fucking wooden box. But you just don't know what's around the corner.
That's true. That's true. What the world could look like in the future, though, is why I'm like, no, not really.
When I think of what I was like 10 years ago to what I am now, so much happened.
Well, true. But my thinking is,
yeah,
not about yourself, though, about the world.
Try not to look too far in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to know the next 3 to 6 months is more stable. Yeah. Which is hard in this day and age, obviously.
But yeah, for me, it's like I am intrigued by what the future brings, but for the most part, it's not something I really discuss.
I wouldn't say it scares us or anything. I wouldn't say we discuss it or nothing. No. You know what I mean? The only thing, if there's like a party coming up, or if there's like a social gathering coming up, we'll talk about that sort of thing. But I wouldn't say we discuss the future. You know what I mean?
When it comes to life-changing choices, you must listen to your heart rather than your head. No. It's got to be calculated. It's got to be calculated. If something's life-changing, I've got to work it out in my head, like, fully.
Yeah.
But the reason it's not full is because, depending on what it is...
I just try not to make life-changing choices.
Yeah, that's where I get it from.
I procrastinate a lot.
I know you do.
A lot.
Yeah. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. The study of Christ.
Oh, fuck that.
Like as a very obvious one.
Fuck that. Oh dear.
Or fuck you.
Fuck you
Bigfoot.
now. Tit.
Bigfoot.
Oh, Bigfoot's the fucking boy.
But you cannot see, touch, or experience. Realistically,
I would love to.
You wouldn't do that. Would you study?
There's plenty in Britain. I was watching a film on Prime this morning.
I'm not having this discussion today.
Called oh fucking hell. I've only watched it today. I'm getting old. Watch it. It's good. Whatever the fuck it is, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, the dress is never going up, but it now just doesn't. Yeah, don't worry about it. If I wasn't for the fact that it's a bit cramped, I'd be fixing it, but don't worry.
I love cryptozoology.
Yeah, you would.
Did you know?
Oh,
I've looked on the map,
I'm gonna...
and there was a Mothman spotted in Colheston.
Yeah. How high were
How
they?
did you know?
Hey?
How did you didn't know?
I didn't say I know.
I said, did you know? And you said, yeah.
Oh. That's not...
And there's Bigfoot in East Sunderland. There you go. Reported sightings.
My point being, you would dedicate your life to studying that.
Yes, I would, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Believe. You've got to believe in something.
Myself.
Hey?
Myself.
No. The world's a big place. There's got to be things in it. No.
You've just said, no, Scott, don't believe in yourself.
No, believe in yourself, yeah. But you've got to believe in other things. The world's a big place. And they can't be all explained.
You just said it again.
It's like ghosts. You don't believe in ghosts.
Correct.
And there's one in here.
Right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I've never experienced it, so I don't care.
I've seen one.
It doesn't affect me.
Well, it doesn't affect me, but I've seen one.
Oh.
I've seen Bigfoot and Nathan as well. Would anybody believe it?
Oh, I'm curious about this one for both of us. You'd usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgiveness.
Oh, definitely agree.
See, disagree for me. Like a full-on disagree.
Do you?
It's very rare. I'd rather just let it go.
What if somebody... I kind of think it's something that you would want revenge over. Right, so fair enough. You would disagree.
All right, okay. If someone came in and killed you, Mum, and the dog, then yeah, I'd probably just go and kill them back.
Would you?
Probably.
Chase so.
You're welcome, mate.
Right.
But for the most part, no.
Oh, I've had vengeful thoughts every fucking day, mate.
To be fair, usually it's probably still that.
I still have vengeful thoughts about people I knew 15 years ago. Peter.
Really?
Peter and them.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. I ever saw them out. I still have vengeful thoughts about kids I used to go to school with.
Yeah, no.
If I saw them in the street, I'd explode them. Jane! Sheesh! Well, have we missed somebody or what?
No, so, this is strong agree. I believe that's for this one. He would rather get revenge. Yeah. I'm a bad naughty word.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Because people know how to say naughty word rather than the actual word.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday. Yeah.
But yeah.
Mr. Midnight, hey there, I'll explode him. Terminator shit. I'll explode him. I'll be back. Go on, Mr. Midnight, get the buggers.
You often
if it's within your power to have revenge on somebody, get it. Because the feeling when you do is fantastic.
Yeah, but consequences usually not worth
consequences.
Well, yeah. You often make decisions on a whim.
Okay, John Wick. Yeah.
John Wick was kind of what I was thinking. But obviously I'm not the Baba Legba of assassins, so I don't think I'd get away with it. If
somebody came in here and killed out Tully, you would fucking have them.
Yeah, probably.
Big style.
Yeah, probably.
So that's revenge?
It's not usually, though. The question is, would you usually prefer? As in, like, everyday stuff. You often make decisions on a whim. I tend not to.
You tend not to.
But, like, purchasing something, I would. I will buy this on a whim.
I do. I'll sit there and just, fuck it, I'll have a look. It's like tonight I've bought a fucking 1.36 kilogram bag of cinder toffee coming tomorrow.
I was like, your new addiction, is this?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. If there's any of it left about,
you can fuck off. You can fuck off. I'll throw you. Revenge. Revenge. Say revenge.
It's alright, I forgive you, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, like, for the most part, it's got to be calculated, but there is the odd time where it's like, no, I want to buy this now.
Yeah.
Mine.
Mind you, I would say I'm pretty calculated, like. You know what I mean? If I can't afford it, I won't say, fuck it, I'll just rearrange the budget. You know what I mean?
Oh,
if I know I can't afford it, I won't get. You know? I know when to stop, in other words.
Jane tagged me in a foursome-based Facebook and I bought a Snorlax. It's pretty whimsical.
Snorlax? Good for you.
You know what Snorlax is off?
Yeah.
That's right.
Pokemon?
That's right.
I'm not that daft.
Right, next one. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. That's
a hard one. A hard one.
I wouldn't say interesting, but I would say satisfying. I tend to get a lot more of the stuff I want to do done, therefore I'd be satisfied.
I would say middle to like back end of like towards the neutral.
No, so I would say this. I would say maybe that.
Yeah. I would say the first.
But it's not like some of the best moments I've ever had.
Yeah.
Have been me on my own. Why is Jane asking for a shovel? For me? Have I fucked something up? Or is it because of spending more money to dig himself into a hole?
Yeah.
It's about to hear some bad news. Oh. Wait, has it actually been digging myself a hole? I don't think it's a problem.
I'm speaking in tongues. The time you spend by yourself. Woohoo!
Yeah, exactly.
Some dirty-minded people in this
pretty
chat.
Satisfying. But some of the best memories are with like groups of people as well. Like, and that I know, like the board game stuff or whatever, or the magic stuff. So
yeah.
You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning of the message of a song or a movie.
Yeah. Life's too short.
I like to know, but it's not.
No, life's too bloody short.
Jamie, no, I prefer being on my own.
I'll just watch something for the hell of it. You know what I mean? I'll listen to something for the hell of it. I don't try and interpret what it means or anything.
I do like to know, but I don't make special effort.
No.
So I'd maybe go like this.
With films I watch.
We're all going to die down here.
Oh, well, some of
I don't like it here.
Thank you very much, Vilk, for the subscription. For some reason, the headphones aren't working anymore.
No.
Oh, there we go. That's why. You can't hear that, can you?
Can't let you know. Can you hear it? Like?
No.
I can hear you clicking about, but that's about it.
It doesn't matter for very long, but. One speaker out. What?
Is it not when I pulled it out?
Well, yeah, it was, but. Didn't do this before.
I can hear it clicking about.
There we go. I put it in the wrong hole.
Well, hey, that's what she said.
Correct.
Look on they know.
I'll say.
Say something.
No. What do you mean? Say something. That's not how it works.
Say something.
Alexa, set light to electric blue.
Electric blue.
I don't know how to set light to that setting.
You do, man. Alexa, set light to electric blue.
I don't know how to set light to that setting.
No, Jen, you're not.
Alexa, do what you're told. Alexa. She's in hope with us now.
Well, I fucked our heads for once. Thankfully, we don't need them for much longer. Oh.
I can hear you that.
Yeah, okay, this worked.
I need the microphone though. Are we supposed to hear
You're not supposed to hear the microphone.
Why
Why would you want to hear yourself?
Alexa? Alexa?
She doesn't see.
What's she doing? She's like, this is boring as fuck. I'm going to sleep. Fuck yeah.
You say Alexa, then you follow it up with a command.
Alexa? Put the room to blue.
RD. Gabri Ponti Ice Pop Radio by
Alexa, stop.
What? Alexa,
Tori, shut
suck me balls.
She doesn't do anything to that.
She's just going.
Yeah. Alexa, set light to dark orchid.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it's like psychedelic shit.
Oh, anyway. You always know exactly what you want.
What you really, really want.
Kind of agree. In the realm of, Jane will start yelling at me because I don't know what I want when I'm ordering food.
Yeah.
But I still know in the realm of what I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell you what you want. What
What about
really,
you?
really want.
What about you for this one?
Always know exactly what you want. I agree with that for me.
That's the same.
Yeah.
Oh, as in, like, you very agree?
I middle agree for me.
Right! Dad,
What?
you gotta slap us.
I'm gonna slap you. What hard?
Like, solid, like, 60% power.
Fucking hell, 60% still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Look who's mad as doing it.
Volk did.
You Volk, you naughty man. I'll get done for bloody child beating.
I like how Ipsy's response is only 60%. It's gonna leave a mark. It's fine. Oh.
I pulled it a little bit.
Thanks for that, Volk. Usually saves his up to ask for games. But yeah.
Can you get 500 quick enough, Michael? What's you want us to slap him again?
Yeah, sure.
Is
violence allowed on Twitch? We'll soon find out. The rate of this quiz, maybe. Not even that much persuasion from PapaScoops. Just you gotta slap us. Alright, okay, smack.
Fair enough. Not right away.
No, you can't.
You're a naughty man, Volk Games. Do you know that? You're a naughty man.
You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. Well, see, again, it's like, maybe that?
Yeah.
Jane has 10,000, which would be enough for 2 slaps.
Jane for 10,000, I'll kick his butt. No, you can slap me. No, you shit your head.
That's fine. We'll set that up next. We'll set that up for next week.
Yeah. The PapaScoops dab. Go on, I'll dab.
Don't do it though, because it's the thing to redeem.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm taking that off.
Actually, costs 20,000.
Just my get you to both to dab.
Sure. But obviously, we'll be here next Saturday as well for the entire stream, so I'll leave that up to you.
What's a dab?
What's a dab?
What's a dab?
Oh, I'll also tell you until you need to do it.
I'll just follow you. I'll do one.
Do you not know what a dab is?
I
thought you'd at least kind of know.
Is it what ball? No, the fucking thingy ball does. Not a dab.
Yes.
Oh, I know where it is. It's
yeah, you know,
overs, isn't it?
you're
It's
doing.
the same as ball, but down overs.
No, it is up overs. It's the same. It's the same as Usain Bolt. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. No, because he does the point, doesn't he?
Oh, well, yeah.
PapaScoops does Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder.
No, he didn't make them pay for it.
I don't give a shit. Pay for my ass.
I don't think they'd pay for your ass. Definitely don't think they'd pay for your ass. We're 60% of the way through. When in a public place.
Alright, I'm cheap. You there for 1,000?
1,000's still a lot. It's not too much.
I've got 1,000.
Have you?
Yeah.
You didn't spend it on anything.
Yeah, I didn't know what to spend it on.
There's loads to choose from. I'm going to shop before it shuts. Okie dokie, Blood Bowl. Sorry that we're taking so long.
What time is it?
9:15. So we've been here over an hour now.
Oh, well. Shit happens.
Your
dinner's in the microwave.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was going to say our dinner's in the dog.
For me. When in a public place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere I'm like that.
Yeah.
You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. Yeah. It's very rare that I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think of the future much at all.
It's like, again, it's kind of like the big picture one. I sometimes
Yeah.
try. I can sometimes step back and look, but for the most part, no.
Yeah. Mm.
You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Disagree.
I disagree with that as well. I do.
Understanding is a thing I find I'm very, very good at.
Yeah. I have got a broad shoulder, very comfortable, so my granddaughter tells us, and I don't mind people like pouring their hearts out to us.
Yeah.
I'm a good listener.
Yeah. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many upfront decisions as possible. Oh, okay. Say you're working on something. Do you have it all set out what elements you want to be part of it, or would you wing it as you go?
I'll wing it.
I think I think I'm the other way around.
You, I would say middle. Yes, middle agree for you.
Yeah.
But me, it would be like hard disagree because I just wing it.
Like, again, I like to know how it's gonna go and what it would take to do it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will
become disappointed in you.
Until
they become disappointed in you. Yeah. I've never really. I don't mind what people think.
No, it's an interesting one though. No, so it's like they'll be like, oh yeah, that person. Considering, I wonder how long it's going to take for them to think I'm shit, which I don't do.
No,
actually.
I don't. No. You take us as you find us. I'm very like one-dimensional.
So I think it's based on like, do you worry about?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like if I know, oh well, it says think, but like say I get the feeling that someone likes me, I'm not then waiting for when they all of a sudden don't like me.
Yeah.
Whereas Jane's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Jane literally waits for everybody to hate her. But she's a tit.
You said it, not me. He said it, I didn't. Him.
But in terms of this particular content, it's a strong disagree. If someone thinks highly of me,
I would be the same because I didn't care.
It's one of the issues. I get really caught off guard if someone does, because then I want to know why. Because it's not something I've considered.
I would rather be respected by all and like not highly thought of by anybody. Know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
I'd rather just everybody like be fair enough. It's Mark, so it's PapaScoops. He's alright.
I'm still waiting for you two to admit you hate me.
Oh.
Should we just do it now?
Yeah. We don't hate you, Chuck.
You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation? Nope. Next question.
No, I don't give a shit. I don't find anybody interesting.
Me, it's just the walking up to someone and striking up a conversation.
Like
just couldn't.
We all put our pants on one leg at a time. You know what I mean? I don't find many people interesting.
You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas and scenarios. I've done this a lot more recently. Yeah. But it's more like if I'm bored with something else, then yeah, I'll start like, oh, what is this? Is this thing I'm interested in available to buy? How much is it? Mm-hmm. How much money is in my bank? How much is this? What's this? I wouldn't say it's loads, but like I'd say it's a degree.
Yeah.
But it's more recently. I don't remember doing it before.
No.
But I'm more like, especially with like.
I'm middle of the road for that one, totally.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even like you disagree?
Not really. I tend to.
So you do it sometimes?
I do now and again, but not very often.
You look after yourself first, and others come second.
I would disagree with that for both of us.
Yeah.
I do not look after myself at all. I'd rather have people around me happy than maybe be happy, sort of thing. You know?
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Yeah.
Always put others ahead of me, yeah.
I'm still waiting for you two to admit you hate me.
She already said
we
that.
We don't hate you.
It's the same message.
Type something else, because we don't hate you. We don't hate anybody doing that, son. Yeah, fair enough. Hate Alexa.
Not really.
The bitch. Don't even suck me plums.
Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like at any given moment.
I agree with that for me. I I run hot and cold for like all day long. It's just fuck it. I've got no routine.
It's the way you don't plan. You don't really plan your day.
I know, but there's been time when I go to the shop. You know what I mean? I'll be thinking, I'll go in a bit. And I'll be fuck it, I'll go in a bit more. Fuck it, I'll go in a bit more. By the time I go to the shop, it's about 5, 6 o'clock on the night. When I could have done it 9 o'clock in the morning and getting it over and done with, I'll like put it off and put it off and put it off. So I agree for that for me. You know what I mean?
Mine's maybe something like this. Because it can just kind of put stuff off. It's actually more like this. As if I were to make a routine, I'd probably want to stick to it.
Yeah, you would.
But like with a lot of things, I find it really hard to stick to stuff.
You lead a very logical life, so yeah, I would say I disagree for you, but for me, I would agree.
Your mood can change very quickly.
Oh, Nick is definitely
yours can. I don't know about mine.
Yeah, I can go from like feeling like ecstatically happy to wanting to kill somebody within seconds.
No, I think mine's about here. Unless something would really like trip me over.
Unless you're paper. Wallpaper.
I'm alright with that now.
First time you weren't.
The first
I
time
says you've got it, you need to, and you open your mouth again, I'm going to put my fist in it.
That's probably about right.
Yeah.
You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. So you're completely disagreeing with this, are you? I am actually something else. Yeah, I'm probably something else.
Yeah.
That's the thing, it's one extreme or the other. It tends not to be...
What you can, yeah.
It tends not to be... Like long quizzes, for example. What? Does that make sense?
What doesn't?
Oh, contemplating... I don't know. Fine. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions.
I don't.
You don't.
No. I carry it all around on me back.
I try to, but it's really not something that comes naturally to me.
I find it hard, like, dealing with me emotions, me feelings half the time.
I say, like, I'm kind of understand what I need to do to resolve the problem a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Unless it's too far. Yeah, it's probably something like this.
Yeah. I would be the
Yeah. 80%.
What we get there? So it's Christmas.
You've got detailed education and career development plans which stretch over years into the future. No.
Fuck that. I live a day at a time. I think this day and age, you've got to live a day at a time.
Yeah, true.
Can't live too far in the future because you never know what's around the corner.
Yeah, it should be 2 more pages, including this one, Volk. Yeah, we're nearly there. What, you're saying not a strong disagree? I don't know where I want to be.
Detailed education or career development plan stretching several years in the future.
Yeah, these are what you want. Yeah, I guess. But it's mostly like, please, like and subscribe the fucking page, so then I can do that rather than working. But in terms of like my career in IT, no, not really. Really? I mean, like, yeah, like for some, I've got ideas, but nothing I would ever think of actually putting into action. But yeah, you rarely dwell on your regrets.
I don't really have regrets. Not many.
Yeah, I've always lived by like.
Again,
it's like everything happens for a reason. If I chose not to do that, I'd maybe be curious about what the difference was, but it's very rare. I was like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have picked this. I should have picked something else.
Yeah.
I was kind of carrying with what I've got, because what else is there? Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and a need to get away.
Definitely agree. I try not to spend any time with a lot of people.
Jane, did you not dwell on regret having a second kid?
What's that off?
What do you mean?
Regretted having the second kid, Mark.
Asking if you, she's asking if you regretted having a second kid.
No, not at all. I love kids.
Okay.
I would have had 10 if I had a chance.
Jesus Christ, you're bad then.
Wait, what am I like without Caitlin?
I know. I don't even want one.
Oh, I love bands. Love bands. They're the future.
That's true. You see yourself as a realist than a visionary.
Yes. Yeah. I'm the same with that one.
If it's not realistic, or if it's not
That's something I can hold. I didn't want to know.
yeah. You find it easy to emphasize with a person who has gone through something you never have.
I would agree with that with me.
Gone through something you never have. You can't hold Bigfoot or Mothman.
I'd give him a squishy hug and say, "Hello, Mr. Bigfoot."
I'm trying to think.
I would love to go Bigfoot. Who would love to go Bigfoot hunting? That would be thrilling.
Are you asking chat to see if they'll come with you?
No,
Oh.
I'm just asking them if they would, if they had the chance to go Bigfoot hunting, would you go? Because I would go in a heartbeat. No?
Why would I go chasing fucking nothing?
So you don't believe that there's Bigfoot?
No, you'd have found it by now.
Bollocks.
Technology today, you'd have
They're in
fucking
the
found it by
bloody-
now. If it's
Get in, Mr.
There you
Midnight.
go.
Go on, you alright with me, son. No, listen. They go around in the underground caves. It's what they reckon. What are you laughing at?
nothing. I'm struggling with this one.
Or is it you find it easy to empathize?
Empathize, so you'd feel the same way as they do. Which tends to be no, I just tend to understand it instead.
I tend to see stuff through people's eyes, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, that is empathy.
You know, that is empathize, yeah. So yeah, I would agree with that for me.
It's slightly disagree.
It's like, can you feel other people's pain, you know what I mean?
I can.
Get PapaScoops to stream Bigfoot on stream one night.
Oh man, not playing another one of your shitty games, Volk. Jesus Christ.
Go on, Volk Games, get you in.
So we'll say slightly agree for that one, because I
How
guess
much is it to suggest a game?
10,000.
Shit, I'm a bit off then.
Well, no, we'll just get you to play it.
I don't know if is there a Bigfoot game?
That's what he said, but it'll be shit. Like, not because it's Bigfoot, just because it's a Volk game, so it'll be shit.
Oh, they exist?
Never played it, I just googled Bigfoot game. It's £12.30. Good grief.
What's it for? Is it for PC or is it for,
It'll be for PC.
PlayStation 4? It's for PS4, I'm getting it.
It will be for PS4. Your personal work style is closer to Prosperity's burst of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that one, yeah.
But it tends to be like, I'll get through a ton of stuff and I'm like, oh, I'm just sick now. And then I'll go through and do it all again.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not very consistent. Last page!
Last page!
Holy shit.
Get the flags out.
Your emotions control you more than you control them.
Nah, not for me.
Like maybe a bit less, but for the most part, yeah. In terms of emotions.
I can be like wanting to kill people and still function. You know what I mean?
Same.
Yeah.
Is that Jay disagreeing with me or?
Just leave
What's
it
that?
up there. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. Nah.
Nope.
Fuck that. After a long and exhausting week, a day in bed's what you need.
Yeah. I think that's the thing as well. Like sometimes, like yeah, I would like
Day
to
in
do
bed with my tablet watching YouTube is all I can think of at the minute, and I'm
But
looking
it's like
forward to it.
I wouldn't mind like a small house party with like some people, but I think after a long exhausting weekend, probably not.
Thing is, I wouldn't mind in somebody else's house
Yeah, fair.
because you wouldn't have the fucking mess to clean up. The 4-player co-op. Good what games we'll have to get it.
No, we won't.
Yeah.
No. But it's not even local split screen, so
If they build it, they will come. Oh, Greg. Sounds wrong. Oh dear.
you're gonna rip it
Get
out
off.
again.
It's your fault.
Yep.
You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advancement would change everyday life. Fuck that, I don't care. Don't care.
You haven't watched Black Mirror yet, have you?
No.
Answer will change if you watch that a little bit. If
I've
you watch
watched
that.
Twilight Zone to death. The old one and the new
Oh,
one.
fair.
Just similar.
And like Black
If you
Mirror,
like Black Mirror, you should. I've got the full box set of the Twilight Zone, the old one.
it's always seemed
1960s.
really
Fantastic.
alien, sci-fi based rather than technology
No.
based.
Some of the stuff on
I've
there
heard some really good episodes.
is
of Twilight Zone.
it's like mind bending. You know what I
okay.
mean? Brilliant. Stay with that.
You always consider how your actions might affect other people doing something before doing something.
Always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something.
Yeah.
I've got the box set, Jane. You will absolutely adore it.
We'll never get around to watching it. We never do.
All 5 seasons. Brilliant.
Yeah, for me, it's a relatively decent degree.
Actions might affect. Yeah. I'm pretty much. Yeah.
Again, it's the whole like planning out. It will be part of my planning of doing the thing.
Yeah.
Is okay. What
I don't
effects does
like
it have?
affecting other people. You know
No.
what I mean? In anything. So yeah, I would agree with that for me as well.
You're still on the commitments you have made, even if you have a change of heart. Yep, that's why I'm still wearing this fucking maid's outfit.
Go on, lad. Yeah.
What about you?
Still honor commitments you have made, even if you.
Actually, yeah, you absolutely are.
I do, yeah.
Because you do it through gritted teeth.
I do, yeah. I'll twist at anybody who wants to listen.
Yeah.
I'll fucking scream and shout and stamp about, but I'll just get on and do it. But yeah.
You rarely feel insecure.
That's deep shit, that. You rarely feel insecure.
Mine's like this.
So you feel insecure.
Just because of my weight. My weight's the big one.
Yeah.
Because
I feel
like
insecure
I don't fit
about
anything.
me disabilities, me knees.
Mhm.
There's times I physically cannot walk. You know? And I mean, through the night when I get up to go to the toilet, Jesus Christ, I feel like my legs are gonna snap. I can't move for like a few minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just so painful. So I feel insecure with that, and I feel like I'm just not capable of like doing anything. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. We made it.
PapaScoops is a nightmare for that. Hey, Jane!
You're the one who I'll cook for you and then whinges about it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right then, let's see the results.
Thank you. Hugs for PapaScoops.
I don't think we're going to go through.
Starbucks, thank you very much.
I don't think we're going to go through your quiz
Thank
today.
you for the support. I've pretty much done it alongside you anyway.
Yeah, but we'll actually see what your result is. I mean, we could do it quickly if you wanted.
No, you've already.
Defender.
Defender.
ISFJA. This isn't what I
You've
got
got a
before.
dress on.
This isn't what I got before.
Did you not get Defender before? Have you done
No.
this one before, like?
Yeah, but it was a while ago. And I got like tactician or something.
Yeah, but you've had me helping you this time.
I don't know.
Is that not better, Defender, though?
It's not what I want.
Hey?
It's not what I want.
Not what you want.
So, this trait determines how you interact with your environment. 93% introvert. Yep, we pretty much know that one.
Mediator, Mr. Midnight, go for it.
Cool.
I would agree with that for you, actually. Yeah, 100%.
Trait shows where we direct our mental energy, being observant and intuitive. Yeah, it's probably actually right.
Jane got Defender as well, did you? I got this one this time too.
Yeah.
Go on, Jane.
Nature. Trait determines how you make decisions and cope with emotions. 54% feeling, 56% thinking.
Volk Games got Logician.
I think Logician is what I got last time.
Yeah. Pointy Logs, Mr. Volk Games. It's a name. Volk. Advocate. Good on you, Ipsy Starbucks. Yeah.
I feel like this is wrong. I feel it's more thinking.
Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Yeah.
I think it might be wrong.
I think that's slightly wrong for you.
Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, decision making, judging rather than prospecting. Maybe.
I think I did it wrong this time. You're all turbulent and disturbed is assertive.
Which I wouldn't say.
You're assertive. Quick on with it.
Showing how confident we are in our abilities.
Tell
Confident in abilities.
Alexa how to do. Alexa, knickers. Get up.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Am I reading all this out? Or are we going to bed? Well, not bed, but...
I don't do that on first date, you're alright.
Love only goes by sharing. You can only have more for yourself by giving it away to others. Mine is so middle of the road. Introvert 65%. Yeah, that's fine. I do like the who am I like. So apparently, like I am the Queen.
You're the Queen.
I'm like the Queen. Beyonce, Aretha Franklin, and Vin Diesel.
Halle Berry, apparently, and Kate Middleton, and Anne Hathaway.
This is not
Lance
me.
Reddick, Selena Gomez,
Catelyn Stark,
Samwise Ganges,
Dr. Watson,
I presume, Captain America, Miss Marigold.
This is maybe more realistic.
Will Turner.
Yeah, the last time I did it, it was
Tom
a lot
Beasley. Vito Corleone.
The last time I did it ages ago, it was a lot more accurate.
Yeah.
Where basically...
I think it's more accurate this time, though, because you've had Bray helping you. Don't think?
I wouldn't call myself that.
Would you not?
No.
Yeah. I got Neo, I win. Go on, World Games. I love you, Scott, but this does not seem like you.
Yeah. It doesn't. Not based on the stats.
You want to cuddle?
No. Go fuck yourself.
Fair enough. I can actually do that.
What? Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about theirs?
Hey?
Mine's basically the same as 2 years ago. Even percentages are sort of the same. That's fair. I'm wondering what's made mine go so weak, because that's completely different what mine used to be.
Probably with me being here, because I've been like helping you, like we've been talking out a lot of them, haven't we?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Like my last one was basically, I can't remember what it was now, but it was like one slight change, and I was like Gregory House or like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
But it was like my laziness made it so that I didn't get that far. It was like the step behind.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like
If you see Starbucks, you've been considering things longer than you would have done the first time, I think. Which
yeah,
is
quite
right.
possibly.
We've been talking stuff out, haven't we? I think
Overthinking
overthinking a little.
quite possibly.
I've been putting ideas into your mind.
I mean, I would go through this again at fast speed, but I figured we've already been on this an hour, nearly 2 hours, so maybe we'll just leave it for today.
Well, you did say be like entertaining.
I didn't say there's a problem with it.
Hey?
Oh, these are used to this going on for a long time. Don't worry.
That's fine.